Rob Zombie, the Sinister Edge album, is next. Looking for all the horror and non-horror references in my favourite album from Rob Zombie. So the album, The Sinister Edge, is the title of an Ed Wood film. That's a great start. 1960 that was made. Sinners Inc. Sin, 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 you're all sinners. Non-specifically identified for horror. It's an atmospheric intro. It hasn't got any non-horror and hasn't got any horror. So we move on to Demon Speeding, and we'll talk about The Amazing Colossal Man is referenced as a soundbite. 1957. Why didn't you ask me what it feels like to be a freak? So that comes from The Amazing Colossal Man, 1957. I love finding obscure B-movie references as well. And then we go on to Dead Girl Superstar, third track. And there's a reference to Truck Turner, 1974, as a soundbite. This is an interesting one because it's not a horror film. The track contains samples from the Isaac Hayes blaxploitation action movie Truck Turner. Rob Zombie also has described Dead Girl Superstar essentially as a sequel to Living Dead Girl from Hellbilly Deluxe album. If you want to check out the Hellbilly Deluxe version of this. Now, if you want to see all the horror and non-horror references in Hellbilly Deluxe, do check it out on my channel. Never Gonna Stop, Red Red Groovy, a massive connection, is A Clockwork Orange, 1971. This is probably the biggest horror movie reference. The entire song is based around Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. The phrase of Red Red Groovy comes from Alex's character's vocabulary. Groovy means blood. Okay, and Zombie's music video goes even further. The band dressed as droogs. There's another one, The Curious Dr. Hump, and that is for Red Red Groovy. The Curious Dr. Hump. There's also a sample, Use My Body to Keep You Alive. That's from The Curious Dr. Hump. That's a 1969 sexploitation horror film. We move on to Ironhead. Yes, Ironhead, Rob Zombie and Ozzy Osbourne, the late Ozzy Osbourne, for Ironhead, one of my most popular YouTube videos of all time for me. Horror references for Ironhead. There is none. The title lyrics are obviously monster creature territory, so there's no horror or non-horror film connections in Ironhead. The sixth track, Go to California. Go to California. Welcome to My Nightmare, Alice Cooper. Yeah, so there's a reference to Alice Cooper's Welcome to My Nightmare. Seventh track is Feel So Numb. This is the big one. Los Canales, 1968. The soundbite is confirmed. The Spanish opening is a link to Los Canales, 1968. Comes from the Mexican film Los Canales. Horror Rises from the Tomb, 1973, also goes in Feel So Numb. Horror Rises from the Tomb. Another soundbite. The sinister laugh at the beginning is from this Spanish horror film. Rob Zombie likes his foreign films. And this is another one. I Drink Your Blood, 1970, soundbite. The sound immediately following the laugh comes from I Drink Your Blood. Another reference to The Curious Dr. Hump, 1969. Give It To Me, soundbite. 4 separate movie references in one song. Feel So Numb. Transylvanian Transmissions, track 8, part 1. The title is obviously invoking Transylvania and Dracula, but there's no actual reference to any Dracula movie. Number 9, Bring Her Down. This is another one with no references at all. Non-horror and horror, no references. 10, the first song that introduced me to Rob Zombie. Not Dracula, nope. The first song that introduced me to Rob Zombie was track 10, Scum of the Earth. There's a non-horror reference to Mission Impossible 2. Yeah, non-horror. The song was originally featured on the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. However, being on a movie soundtrack isn't the same as referencing the movie, so that's quite loose, that one. Track 11, House of a Thousand Corpses. I immediately have to jump to House of a Thousand Corpses, 2003, directed by Rob Zombie, and it features in his own film. The song was released on the Sinister Edge album in 2001, while the film came out in 2003. The song became the thematic centerpiece for Rob Zombie's directorial debut. So the movie news style audio, so House of a Thousand Corpses song has only one reference, and that's House of a Thousand Corpses. and that's all 11. But what about the hidden tracks? Track 12, Unholy 3, the hidden bonus track. The hidden track is a reference to The Unholy 3, 1925, directed by Todd Browning.